your drop down means this is the select tag is there or not. Be having the different drop down. So first we need to find it is already select tag is there or not. If it is there, then okay, I need to. Okay, so first we need to find what happened. One second, pause it. So first we need to find already drop down is there or not. We having the many drop downs, right? Many types like bootstrap drop down and select drop down. So now these days in UI you can see that UI frequently going to change. A new framework is coming in the market, so bit little bit struggle to work on that, but once if you will do the practice for the same. So first, if it is select tag is there, then we can use select class. Okay, if select tag is not there, then what happen, we cannot use. Simple method we need to follow while doing the automation. So we having the select tag, then here what is the scenario, you have to select date of birth here, your date of birth. So this is our scenario to select date of birth. So first, what was the steps were there? Anyone remember how to what is the steps, drop down steps? mm, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, select dob. Okay, so I'll create one class, and here simply the common steps, just I am going to copy this common steps, and here also I will give you this implicit weight. If this implicit weight is for all your HTML docs, so might be some synchronization is there, which is no minimum, not a too much like not a for a specific element, it is for whole your doc. Okay, so what is your first steps? So first steps we need to find the element, right? So we go and we can, here we can be having the ID. So I will simply copy this ID. First you have to find this element where you have to perform this is the element I need to select here, right? So here we having the ID, so simply we will use this ID, right? So find element by dot ID. So this is your basic Selenium, and this is totally depend upon your practice. If you will go in the framework, we will create a page object model, but from there you need to find the element. So what is the base of your Selenium? Basic Selenium, you have to, you having the very strong knowledge and Java. Okay, so you can work on with any framework. Okay, if you are good in that. So here what you have to return type, web element, right? Why we are right, we will return this web element. So this is your day element, ele, right? So here we will create first steps where you have to perform that operation, select operation, right? Where we can perform that element, we will need to find that, right? We will capture that element. It will return web element type. Why we need to return that? If you will create this select class object, right? So select class is available in org openq select dot support dot ui package. This is your day sel. This is your reference variable. We will create an object for select class. Okay, and you can see this is the implementation of this. What is the parameter here? Web element type. So that's why we are returning web element type, storing that element and return type we are providing bev element type. This is Selenium has already given what parameter you have to pass. Here we having the parameter, we have to pass argument. So argument is your this one. So here one interview question is there, what is the difference between select by index, select by value and select by visible text? Okay, so inside this we are able to access all the method which is present inside this select class. You can select by index. So I am using the index and index will start from 0. So I am using 10. Sorry. Uh, so I will use 10, right? So just we need to follow index, how index is working. Okay, so it will select index 1. Why this insert is automatically. Okay, so now this is the one operation we have performed. This again we need to select here. Okay, here we need to select. So again I'm going to find here month, right? So it's already id is there. So again what you have to do, you have to find this element, okay. So we will find this element, driver dot find, okay, dot id. So this is id, so frequently we can use id. Again we need to return type bev element because we will use select class, right? So we need to give the return type. So this is your month yearly. Okay, so now again we will create a object of select class. So this is your select. Okay, so I will give that monthsel. Okay, so now we will create an object of select class. Okay, select class object. So here we will pass this element, right? So this is the implementation. Here I'm going to use select by value. Why this error is coming? Mm, oh, yeah, yes. No. Here, no, this is correct one. So it's why this error is coming? We have passed this element type is correct. Okay, one second. Let's see what is this. I think I did not. Let's. Sometime what happened, the package might be some I selected the different. Okay, so sel, just will write simple new sel select, and this is the element we need to find and pass here. Okay, so what happened, sometime might be some packages are different, might be some another select class is there and you did not uh, I think this is wrong one, this I think. Okay, so sometime what will happen, that is the typo mistake and your package is select incorrect way, so that's why that error is coming, I think so. Okay, because that is showing invalid some semicolon, and also here I will use select by value. Okay, so what is difference between select by index and select by value? If we will go in this UI page, you can see here when you will implement in HTML, so be having the option here, right? So this is the value. So this is your interview question. Okay, what is the difference between index, select by value, and select by text? So this value, as per this value we will select this. Okay, so I'm going to select 12. Okay, so here I will select 12. So this is, we need to understand in this example why we are giving this example, because we need to understand select by value, select by index, and select by visible text. So here we need to find this element of this year. So this is also id is there. Okay, so now we will use same, we are not doing anything new here, just we are repeating all the steps. I told you, right, in Selenium it depend upon your practice, how much do you can do the practice, that many scenario will come and exception will come, and you can will get expert before getting your job. Okay, so so now again I am going to create select class object SELTL1 equal to new select. Okay, so here we will pass here element, right? So here I will use select by visible text. Okay, here we will use select by visible text. So this is select by visible text. So directly I can use text. Okay, so this is, I think you guys understood, right? Here main intention is we need to understand this method, how we can use this method. This is the interview question. What is the difference between select by index, select by value, and select by visible text? How to handle drop down? How to display, multiple element which is available inside this drop down, right? So last session I have displayed for one. I think you guys can display it for all list of this complete, day, month, and year. So if I will give you one example, you can apply with, you can do practice for 4 and 5 6 for one topic, then you will get more confidence. Okay, so visible text means directly we are selecting this text. Index means it is working on the index, and value means this value we are going to select here. So this is your how to work with. So just I will display one simple message, your test case is pass. So we can get in the console your code is executed properly or not. That's it. That is the agenda to give this test case is passed. Okay, and we will close this browser. So I'm not closing this. So I want to see this it is working properly or not. Okay, so we will execute this code. Okay, so let's see if any exception will come. So many exception will come, might be some new exception will come, so we should find the solution, and solution will come with your practice. Okay, so maximize, this will maximize this browser, and it will select whatever the value I have given. You can see 10 December 1991, this is the date of birth. Okay, so this is, how this select tag, select class, first we need to understand it is a select drop down is there or not. Okay, we have a one more scenario here. Okay, so we will go here a SpiceJet. Okay, so in a SpiceJet, be having a, this is also one drop down is there, right? You can see this is the one type of the drop down, but if you will inspect this, we will not get any select tag. Okay, so mostly, recently whatever the website, new website we are getting this, so this type of the drop down is there always. So what is the scenario here? We need to select this list of this all this, and we need to select your favorite city. What is your favorite city? We need to select this, right? So here what I can do, first we will inspect this, and we will store inside this list. So I already discussed this, right? I already discussed this. Okay, so this is the class we can use this, or some id is there here also, it will highlight. But okay, I will use this class name. I think it will work or not, let's see. So first we will create one another class. So here we need to you can see here from there is no select tag. If there is no select tag, your select class will not work. Got it, right? So first we need to check it is already select tag is there or not. Okay. Okay, so here same thing, we have already know that this process how to do that. So we will find this element, this drop down completely, and after that what you have to do, you have to select complete drop down list, and we will store this by using find by elements, right? So here what I can do, first we need to change this URL. So this is our URL, we need to change here, and we need to find, first we need to find this element, this list of the element. Let's see it will work or not. So first we'll copy this. Okay, so I'm going to copy, and this is your td class. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so this is your class, and here we need to find this is the single node we can see, and it is highlighted all, but we need to find this all this element, right? So if you are not able to inspect this or not able to find, might be sometime what will happen, you are inspecting this, we are not able to visible inside this, right? So what I can do here, you can see I'm not able to find where this is there. So simply we can inspect one. Okay, so you can see this is your li, this li is there. So when you are using this double slash, right, and now I will find this. So what will happen, it will capture all the element. This is means your current node where you want to find this element, right? So here what will happen, it will, we will select all this whatever it is present. Because of this because of this we are able to find this complete drop down, right? Inside this is the li, you can inspect this li, you can see this all the cities names are coming, right? So like that we can find this, you will validate one and two times, you will get idea how to, then how what you can do here, we will use here find wise, right? Sorry, find elements, so it will return list of the web element, right? So y dot xpath, and it will return list of the web element. So we will repeat same steps, but here this is not a drop down. Okay, this is your, I think it is called bootstrap drop down, or you can say this is your simple web application. Just we need to follow the simple, so list of the city, right? List of city. Okay, so now what you can do, we will iterate all the element, right? We need to iterate. Yes. Yeah, I'm recording. This is my laptop, and I did something, so today it is working my internet. So let's see, sometime it is working, sometime it is not working, so this is the problem, and we can't do anything right now. Yeah, so I'm recording this session, I already recorded, but whatever it is there I will, so what you have to do, we will use this for loop, right? So in this for loop what you can do, so last session I already discussed how the element is a storing in the list, right? So inside this list we have a method called get method. Okay, so get method, and here you can see it will accept the integer type, so integer value is I here, right? So what we are going to iterate, so what I can do here, we will use here get text method. So get text will display all the element, and get text method will return a string type str list, right? So here I'm going to display first, okay, all this city name which is available inside this. Then after that, or we can write city name, or here we can concat this. Okay, so here it will display, but one more requirement is there. You have to find your favorite city. You have to select in this drop down. You need to select your favorite city. How to select this, right? Might be any city you can take. So I'm taking this Goa. So let's, okay, so first we will go here, and if, okay, I need to copy one more time. So here what concept we are going to use? Here we are using equals ignore case, or you can use the equals method. Equal ignore case means it will ignore the cases. Okay, so I will explain because I did not teach you a string, so little bit I need to explain this, because in your batch I did not explain a string. So here we are using the string concept, right? So from here what you have to do, from here, if I will make the diagram and I will explain this code, and this type of the code they will ask how to handle multiple drop down, how to handle multiple table, how to handle multiple frames. These are the favorite question, for the interviewers. And concept are same. How to display all the links which is available on the page, how to display all the tr or column which is available on the page, how to display all the td which is available on the frame, sorry, available on the web page. So these are the common question and common answer, but you should know little bit. So get of I need to click here, right? I need to click. After clicking this, what you have to do? Click method. So I will use this click method. After clicking this, we need to break this loop, right? We need to break this loop. Once the cursor means this will come here, the list of will come here, then what will happen? It will select and click on that. We are not selecting, we are going to click here, right? Click, and then what happened? This is the break. This is the break statement. So after that, what will happen? Your code execution will break here. Okay, so first I will execute this code. Okay, so first I will explain this, so that is good. What I am going to do here, so same thing last time we had already discussed. This list of the web element we are storing inside this list, right? List, all this element is stored inside this list here. Okay, so here this is your list. Oh shit. Okay, so I'll come this. So here we having the list. So list is your interface which is available in the collection. List can store homogeneous heterogeneous object without size limitation. List can store duplicates if you will compare to another collection, right? So I will explain this list part. I think uh, s- evening batch I already discussed this your collection, right? So here your all this value we will store inside this. Okay, so it is starting from index, so it will go like till whatever the element is there, like n, how much element you want to store here. So this is your Hyderabad, or this is your Bangalore, like that it is storing. But here it is not storing like that. Just I am telling you, right? In the last session we have discussed, if you are storing anything inside this collection, everything is an object. An object will not directly store. How it will store? It will create an object. This is your hash code here. This is your Hyderabad. Okay, this is the hash code is 1010. So it will store here 1010. Referenced or hash code will store, because in the collection everything is an object. So all the object, multiple object, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Pune, Delhi, so this is all the object. How it will store? All this referenced will store inside this. Okay, what happened? Okay, leave it. So all the reference will store here, and this is the multiple element, right? So multiple element means we need to iterate here. We are iterating by using this for loop, right? We are iterating by using this for loop. How? So inside this list we have a method called size method. So it will find the size. Okay, it will find the number of size, how many object is there, right? N number means how many object is there inside this drop down. After that, what I did here, this part we need to understand. Okay, this part we need to understand. So this they will ask in the interview, and if you will write the code, they will tell you, can you explain this code and can you iterate all the iteration, right? So here this list is there. Then this is might be, you can consider we have a, right? So first iteration, your initialization, right? Initialize this for loop. This is your I value is 0. And what is your size? Just consider size is 10. Actual size is not 10, just I have given here. So first iteration for the for loop is initialization, and it will check this condition. Okay, so now again the control will come here. So what is the value of I? 0. 0 value, right? Here get text method, it will print this value. It will, we have a one method called toString, right? It will represent the string format, but it is not toString, but it is a get text, means whatever the element which is there, it will return as a text value, and return type is your string. So what is the 0 value? Like 0, you can consider this is your Bangalore. Okay, this is your Bangalore. This is your Bangalore. Now again it will display here, and again it will check this condition. It is check with condition, this, you can see where I access this method, a string type. In a string we have a multiple method. Inside this one method is called equal ignore case. Equals or equals ignore case. Equals means it will, compare exact string what you have provided. Equal ignore case means just it will ignore the cases. That's it. This is the difference between this. So here what will happen, this is your Bangalore, but this is your Goa, right? This is your Goa. It is not matching, right? Then again what will happen, this condition is not true. This condition is not true, then control will not come here, right? This condition is not true because both are not matching. If both will match, then it will click on this, then it will break this loop or break this execution, right? So in the second iteration, then I value here in this loop, it is not entering because condition is false, so it is not entering here. Again it will go here, then I will become 2, sorry 1, right? I will become 1. Again it will check this condition, right? So initialization part is completed. Only initialization is only one type. Then here the value is 1, then 1 greater than 10. Yeah, condition is true. Again it will come and it will check this, not matching. Again it will go, again it will check. This iteration will iterate until whatever the element it is there, or it will match. If it will match, then what will happen, it will click here, then break this your loop. Got it, right? So this is internally how you can explain them. You can explain them like that. If you will make the diagram 1 and 2 time in yourself, and if you will explain like that, definitely interviewer will, having the good impression, because writing the code is everyone will write, but how you are presenting, then you can, how you are presenting, they will find you, are you, did you have whatever your knowledge is there. In first round they will, find what is your knowledge and what is your level. Then after that it will define your, presentation skill, how you are going to present. So this is very important, how you are going to present. Someone will ask, simply they can tell this is going to happen. But if you are writing any code in front of interviewer, you have to interact with them. Don't silently write and give them, give give them to you, give them, okay? when you are writing, you have to speak, okay, this is the list, and simply you have to also speak while writing that. He is listening or not listening means your target is interact them. How it will interact? Because the people are saying like you have a knowledge, and definitely they will ask more questions. Definitely will try to find how much your knowledge in the depth. As per your, as per his rating, they will assign to you the project. How did you rate in your subject? As per rating, they will give you the project, right? So this is the important thing, how you are going to explain, because code is available everywhere, but how to you can explain this, this is the matters. Okay, so now I'm going to execute this code. Let's see what will happen. If anything is going to wrong, we will try to fix. It is fine, then it's okay. So SpiceJet launch, and okay, so we will see on the console later. First we will check this. It is oh, I missed this one steps here. Sorry. We need to click on this, right? So I did not click on that, right? So first we need to click on that. We will throw error. No, it is still, you can see the value is not displaying, right? City name, city name, city name, city name, because it is not clicked. So this it rating, but it is not displaying. What you have to do? First we need to click on this, right? So this steps I missed it. So first we will find this element. Okay, so first we need to find this, uh, where it is. Mm, okay, so here first you can find this. I think this is the id is there, so simply we can copy this id. Okay, double click so it will select properly, and first we will click on that. I did not click that, right? So element is not displaying properly, so id, so directly we can use this id. If something went wrong, we need to again we need to find the another XPath or any synchronization problem, then we can handle this. So again we will execute this. So when you will work in the real time, so first you have to do development, develop your test script. I'm telling 1 to 4 to 5 step, but in the real time might be 20 a step and 25 steps is there. So first target how to work fast. First you can do the practice more and more, and how to work in fast to achieve your target. So first you have to need to development. How you are developing a speed is there, and how whatever you have developed, if everything is correct, then you are able to pick up your, a speed of the work also. Okay, first you can develop the script, then we will test. You can execute multiple times. Your script will also work in the suit, because they will uh, be having the 100 test cases, or so we can execute like a suit in the real time. So your script will be dynamic, but here it is not selecting, right? So let's see. It is still displaying. Okay, I think it will not come over there. So still displaying, and I don't think so it is selected. So here it is not selecting, might be some issue is there. So let's see what is the issue is there. So it displayed, but it is not selected. Where is this go? I think this list, this is the, I think might be some issue is there, or I have given okay. So let's see. I will try to execute one more time. You can see the console, right? Whatever we have, I think I close this, right? Whatever we have explained inside this same thing, it is iterating here, right? City name, okay, iterating all this list, and here that condition is not matching. So might be, let's see, or some issue, or it is not identifying and it is not. So let's execute one more time. Might be some spaces are there over there, so it is not uh, executing. or it is not comparing that content. So I will select. If it will not select, might be some spaces or some issues there, so that's why it is not comparing the element which is available inside this. So let's see. So you have to do development, and you have to test your script, multiple times. And after that, if your script is fine, then you have to uh, give the report to your lead. They will good for them, then you're fine. Like that you can, in the real time it's going to happen. It totally depend upon your practice. So mm, do practice. You can take this website, Make My Trip. So these are the website, everything is available. How to handle drop down, how to handle radio button. Later we will see how to handle this, a table, this table also. uh, it is not selecting. So okay, still it's came here. I think it is selected. You can see execution is close here. Let's see. It is selected, right? Now it is selected. Before it was some space issue was there. I did not copy properly. So now it is selected, right? In the previously what will happen? It was displaying all this. Once this Goa will come, then execution will stop here, right? So this is very important code, and this is common code. You will get it everywhere. And definitely in the interview they will ask, but we need to change only. Concept are same, but what you have to change? You have to change only your element or your concept. That's it. Iterating same, a storing in the list. Why a storing in the list? Because element might be some value is your duplicates, right? So it will accept, right? So that's why we are storing the list. You can store also set also. From there it will store unique element, right? So this is, drop down. I've given the almost scenario, and you can find the another scenario in the net also. Many scenarios are there. You can find the new website, and you can do the practice in your side. Because concept are same. There is no, anything like zigzag like Java, right? So here only same concept are there. Just we need to understand this. Actually what is going to happen, we should not blindly type the code. We need to also understand when you are writing the code. I told you, right, how much you are good in the Java. Okay, and we are only using 30% Java, whatever the Java we have learned till now. Only 30% we are using, right? So if we have discussed how to display dov, some important methods. So we already use this method, right? Get last session, right? Get first selected option. So here get first selected option will return the first selected option in select tag. Currently select option in the normal, right? So it will select the first, whatever the element is there in the first in the drop down, that will select, right? So get options method, right? So we already, these are the method from select class, right? So last session we already discussed this two example using get first selected option and get option. So this method of select class which will return the list of the web element that we can using. I think the sentence is wrong. So by using this, what we can capture this element also, right? So simply get option method will return list of the web element. You have to remember this point only, right? So how to handle bootstrap? So I already discussed, right, in this example. So bootstrap means there is no select class, select tag is there. So in this scenario we cannot use select class because it won't be work. Select class will work where the select tag is there, right? So next topic is how to handle mouse event and keyword operation, right? So Selenium has given another class that is called actions class. Okay, so how to handle this? So same like, just we need to follow some steps, because already Selenium is provided all the, classes and methods. So just we need to handle, just we need to learn how to use this. Okay, that's it. So handling the special keyword and mouse event are, using are done using the advanced interaction API. It contains select action class and action classes that are the needed when execution this event. Okay, so how to perform this? First, we can create a actions class object. You can create anywhere, no restriction, but just we need to follow the coding standard that steps I have written. After that, we need to find the element where you have to perform that operation, and after that in the last you have to perform an action the element. So what you can do here, inside this we have a multiple methods: move to element, send keys, context click, double click, drop and drag and drop, perform method, click and hold and release. Many methods are there. Okay, so as per the project requirement we can use that method. I'm not telling all the 100 methods I'm going to explain, but whatever the frequently going to explain real time and in the interview, that thing I covered that. Might be some of the method I missed it, but you are able to understand if you will get on the Google. If you are searching the code, then you are able to understand, oh, this is the things, this is going to happen. So we need to understand the things, right? Because there is no end of API. You can see huge methods and classes are there, but if you know the concept how to use this, then we can use this, right? So we will perform one operation, one example with this. So I think my system is stuck. Okay, so okay, so I will use okay, so common methods, common steps we need to follow here. So again I will create one class here. So here we are going to perform mouse hover event. Okay, so first I'm going to create one class, so I'll show you, then we can discuss the scenario, what scenario you have to perform. You have to use this action class. Okay, okay, sorry, mouse over test. You can give any, but in the real time we need to work on the framework. So framework having the some standard, some coding standard we need to follow. So we will, when I will start your framework, right? So I will tell you one structure of the simple structure of the framework. Then you can automate at least, you know, daily you have to automate two test cases. The people who is not working, the people who is working, you can automate one test cases. I know we don't have too much time, right? Because office work, then you have to do the practice. If you are in the project, then it is hard to find the time. I know that because I know. Okay, if you have a office work also, but we need to also find the time to work on this practice. So here we will perform mouse hover event. Okay, so mouse hover, you can take any website. I'm not telling I whatever the website I am giving the example. Frequently if I will find some website, I'm making that example. It is not fixed. Okay, so make my trip. My system is hang. Okay, so that's why it's one second, we'll close this. That is very slow. Okay, so let's close all. Okay, so let's, so we having the make my trip. Okay, so why this many browsers are open, close. Okay, so here this will also close. Okay, so make my trip, and you can see I already use this, in the starting we have automate the Amazon login page, right? So from there also we having this. You can see if we will do mouse over, then it will come here. If we will do mouse over, then it will come here. So first steps you have to, you can create a action class object now or anywhere, no problem. Just I'm going to create here action class. So actions class, this is your action class which is available in Selenium interaction package, right? So b, this is the interview question, in which package action class belongs to. Okay, so now I'm going to create act new action class object. You can see we having the many actions here. Sorry. So what you have to select here, this one, WebDriver. Argument type will give the WebDriver type, you can see here. So here we will pass this driver. Someone will ask why we are passing this driver. You can tell them this is the already implemented by the Selenium people, and they have passed the parameter as a WebDriver type. So we need to pass the argument. So this is your independent classes. If we will not pass this argument, then it will not interact with WebDriver. So that's why we need to pass here WebDriver referenced variable. Now where you have to perform this operation here, so we need to find this element. This is the class, I think, so we can use this class frequently. So we will write xpath. Okay, so all of you learning first time Selenium. Are you understanding everything? Yeah, no problem. Just day by day, definitely you will get more and more confidence. Yeah, definitely. I was also new in the Selenium, so I was many things not able to understand. This is the human beings, right? So if you are learn anything first time, definitely it will. If you will go in the different city, then feel it something is new, right? So same thing with subject also. Might we will get the project you they hired as a Selenium, Java Selenium. Might be they will give you the different UI, like sorry, framework to work, right? So what happened? But the things is common. Okay, so same concept are there. Might be it develop on your Java, or some of the people are also getting project on the different language, but they will give you the time. And I am according to my experience, the people are getting who already done the course. In Genius Tech Hub, one group is there. So almost people I added, I think everyone, so all are the automation tester over there. Some have already all are done the course here only, and they are working. So they are getting, they also, like, they hired as a Selenium, Java Selenium, they have given the different technology. So I asked to them, so what they said to me, they are giving the time, they're giving the KT. So slowly they'll pick the work. But your interview purpose, this is your base for entering in your company, and you cannot expect what work they will give you. Okay, but definitely whatever your skill is there, as per your skill they will give you the task, and you are able to do that. I am not discussing about of interview, right? Why? Because I am confident definitely will get the job. Even in this situation also the calls are coming. Okay, so here we will access this method. Inside this action class, we will access all the method which is available in this. You can see we having the multiple method inside this action class, right? So we have a one method called move to element. Okay, system is hanging. Okay, I need to buy one. This is okay. This is the method. Move to element. You can see what is this the parameter here. Parameter is web element target. What is your target? This element. This element is our target, right? This is the target. So this will pass here. And now when you are performing the mouse over event, so be having the one method, you have to release that cursor. So we have a one method called perform. You have to use in the last this perform. Okay, so let's see it is working fine or not, or if you, oh, I did not change this URL, so we need to change this URL, otherwise we will get no such element exception because this is not available on that make my this SpiceJet, right? So here we will change this URL. So let's execute this. Still, if you are not able to learn in one shot, you can repeat my new batch if any new batch will start. So until unless we will not get will we will get perfect, you can repeat number of times, no problem at all. So my agenda is your job, your what you want. That is my agenda. The people who are serious. So you can see here we are. Oh, I manually I did that, but it was showing. My second requirement is I want to display this list of this element. So same steps I will repeat, right? So again I'm going to execute this code because I did not display anything here. So I'll better to display so we can understand our code is executed successfully or not. Any message you can display here. In the real time we are using the logs. So how to find if you have 100 line of the code, 2000 line of the code, your code is going to break, then how to find this? So we have a logs, so it will capture your every steps. We have a extended report, so by using this extended report every step they are taking the screenshot, so it is getting failed anything, then we can find over there. Okay, so now it will mouse over the cursor of the target element. So now this drop down is coming. We cannot tell this is the type of drop. You can see this is like the bootstrap drop down, right? So but here you have to move this element, move this your cursor, sorry, move your cursor here, then it will display. But in the SpiceJet you can see we are clicking that drop down is coming. So now my second requirement is I need to display this all this. So same thing, we cannot do anything extra here. Simply we'll inspect this element and same we will store in the list and simply we will. So first we will, no. Okay, so first better to if you are not able to inspect, so what you can do, you can inspect one element here and you can just check this where it is the root node. This is I think root node, right? So this is class is there, so we can use this class inside this. Before it was the li tag is there, here we have an anchor tag, I will show you. So it depend upon the your element, we need to check this. You can do more and more practice, how much you are doing the practice. Okay, so here this will, okay, it's highlighted complete this drop down. Now inside this what the tag, what the element is there, which type it is there. So this is the anchor tag, this is the anchor tag. So what you can do, we need to select, then again we will use double forward slash and this, so it is selected all. So again what you can do, so this is the common scenario they will give you. Now this scenario will come inside this where action class. Sometime it will come in the different UI is there. So we need to find, oh, this is not performing that, then what we need to perform this, right? To be having the multiple methods. So according to your whatever the practice you are doing, so same thing, like you will able to find the solution why this is coming and how to handle this. So same you have, we will use here select tag and xpath, sorry, find elements. your find elements will return the list of the web element, right? So here also repeating same, right? We are not doing anything new, just I added here action class. This is the web element type, this is the implementation of this. So this is the list just variable I took here. So same whatever the steps we have done in the previous example, so repeating the same steps. So people do the practice. Why I am giving this all this list always? Same question they will ask to you in the interview. So that's why I am adding this list in the every example. So you have a more practice on this list. So you will not stuck in the real time. Okay. So we have a size method. So by using this size method and just we having the basics logical how this for loop is working, how this if else is working. That's it. Here we are not using anything extra. All the inbuilt methods are there. Inside this inbuilt methods, just we are performing this Java concept. Little bit programming we are performing here. After that, we are not performing anything list of str. So what will happen here now? While displaying performing this mouse over, we can display that list of this element also. Okay. So this list of this all the element which is available. So if I add 4 steps, you can add more steps. You can add more and more steps in one shot. You know, while doing the practice, you can step your steps will must be increase. Okay, while you are doing the practice, I think you guys are some of the people are already working in the QA as a QA, but some of the not working. So I will also teach you some manual stuff, how to write the test cases and all. Not now when I will start the project, but you can take the help of YouTube how to write the manual test cases, right? So better practice. I having also my manual testing video I will share with you. Okay, not a big deal. That is the theory, but you have to understand. You can take any website, your practice purpose, make my trip or any website. You can start your manual test cases. Okay, because mostly company not having the 100% pure automation, you have to work it. You have to work as a manual part also, right? So better to take one website. So that thing I will tell you in the framework also, but you can start from now. So you can start from the basic Selenium for automating. Same code, same test cases we will work with TestNG and page object model, and same test cases we can automate with framework, right? So basics we are using main method, right? But in the real time we are not using main method, we will use TestNG. In one class, you can see in one class I am executing only one test cases, but in the real time it is not possible, right? 100 test cases is there, we cannot make the 100 test class, right? Classes, it is very difficult. In one class we can execute number of the test cases by using the TestNG. So TestNG is your heart of Selenium. Okay, so this is the third party tools and very beautiful framework. So might be next to next weekend I will also move in the TestNG part. All the test cases, whatever the test cases we have done here, all the test cases you guys can automate in the TestNG. After that, I will teach you page object model. Whatever the code we have done, same code you can do using the page object model. And after learning the framework, same code you can do with framework. So this is your multiple practice. If you are repeating the concept, right, then all the concept will come in your mind. So here I'm going to execute this code. Okay, so you can take same whatever the code I have done, same code, and you can add fewer steps, or you can verify the you know text, or you can verify the you know title. You can add this all the steps. So here I want to display all the whatever the mouse over drop down is there, I want to display this list also. So let's see in the console. You can see it is displayed all, right? So like that they will ask in the scenario, okay, in your interview also. So this all the code I will send you. So today is session is recorded, so I'm going to stop. So be having the more